a young dreamer becomes a Jedi Knight. A Jedi is twisted by the dark side. And as the Force awakens, a hero rises up to save the galaxy. Relive the epic story of all 9 films in the biggest LEGO video game yet, with LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. Your adventures start by picking the trilogy of your choice. Start with Poe Dameron fighting off the First Order in Episode 7. Jump into Episode 1 as Qui-Gon and his young Padawan escape a failed negotiation. Or start where it all began, as Leia sends R2-D2 and C-3PO on a mission that will change the course of the galaxy. Whatever era you choose, play through the entire saga and experience the hilarious fun only LEGO games can offer. As war spreads across the galaxy, LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga lets you experience the many thrills of your favorite battles. New combat mechanics allow for greater mastery as you plunge into the action and defeat enemies both big and small. String attacks together to form impressive combo chains that deal significant damage to enemies. And fend off oncoming attacks using counter-maneuvers designed to defeat foes in styles tailored to your favorite characters. New blaster controls and mechanics put you right in the middle of fierce battles and let you aim with skillful precision. And if things get too intense, take cover and assess the risks and opportunities. When the time is right, take your shot and watch as enemies react to aimed hits. Because after all, there's nothing like having a good blaster at your side. Or choose to use a weapon from a more civilized age as you wield a lightsaber against the saga's most sinister villains. Fight like a Jedi Knight or someone still mastering the ways. But a lightsaber isn't the only weapon in a Jedi's arsenal. Remember, the Force is everywhere. Harness its power to lift objects, attack enemies, or influence others. Players can also take their adventures to new heights by progressively unlocking planets as you journey your way through the saga. Just open the holo projector to access the galaxy map and chart your course. Space travel comes with its own set of exciting encounters. Be prepared to engage in exhilarating dogfights against enemy ships or take on incredible missions as you pilot legendary vehicles. And when you're ready, make your descent to the next adventure.
That's one heck of a pilot!
Every episode in the saga is full of fun and exciting levels, many with multiple routes to progress through. So you can charge in boldly or find a more stealthy approach. As you arrive at new destinations, you can choose to either continue onwards through the main story or take a detour to explore iconic and expansive planets from the Skywalker Saga. From the forest moon of Endor to the desert dunes of Tatooine, get closer to the action and behold the most visually breathtaking LEGO game yet. Go off the beaten path and take on side missions. Everything from bullseyeing womp rats, facing off against scum and villainy, or pondering the great mysteries of the saga.
Tell me, who shot first? Han! Greedo!
The more you explore the galaxy, the greater the rewards. Uncover Kyber bricks to unlock new features including upgraded abilities across a range of unique character classes. Whether using a scavenger's net launcher to climb with swift agility, sensing opportunities for impressive shots as a scoundrel, unleashing shock grenades as a bounty hunter, or putting your better half to work as a protocol droid.
Goodness me!
Each upgrade makes your characters more powerful and ready to take on any challenge. And with over 300 characters to unlock, Freeplay mode lets you play as legends from every corner of the saga and live out your greatest Star Wars fantasies. LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga lets you relive your favorite moments from all 9 films and experience fun and new adventures like never before. On April 5th, the galaxy is yours.
Luke, trust your feeling.
Leaked back in 2020, but let's not talk about that. It's a neat loading screen that from startup shows us how huge this game is, with all these iconic characters from all over Star Wars. The episode select menu lets us choose from the first episode of each trilogy, so you can start the game from either episode 1 The Phantom Menace, episode 4 A New Hope, or episode 7 The Force Awakens. Each subsequent episode is locked until you've progressed through said trilogy, and they all have this nice small LEGO build representing the events of each episode. Each episode consists of 5 main levels of boss battles, vehicle segments, or just main plot points, with plenty of hub world missions that cover the rest of the story. After watching this new gameplay, the levels I'm most excited to play are Negotiations, Obi-Wan vs Jango Fett, and the destruction of Jabba's sail barge. The entire game looks solid though, these are just the levels I'm looking forward to the most. But the one aspect of this game I'm even more excited for is exploration. This is the biggest and most ambitious open world LEGO video game of all time. 23 unlockable and explorable planets, 28 unique locations including those planets. Some of these planets, if big enough, have different areas you can land on and visit, like the Federal and Uskru district on Coruscant. Now just for one moment, let's take a moment to appreciate how damn good space and planets look in this game. Wow. And this is only 1080p. I'll be playing the game on the Xbox Series X at 4K 60. It's going to be incredible. Visually, it's the best looking LEGO game by a mile, and the weather effects are just outstanding. Watching back the gameplay overview, my one assessment is that it looks ridiculously good. Also, during any point in exploring space, you'll be faced with random encounter dogfights with the enemy of whichever trilogy you have selected. And I suppose this also depends on the character you're playing as. Between space travel and free roaming on a planet's surface, there will be a small cutscene that ties the two together. It won't be completely seamless, but it'll be seamless enough. Personally, I've always been a huge fan of Tatooine and Hoth, so they're what I'm looking forward to exploring first, especially because they look so damn impressive. The Mos Eisley Cantina was revealed in this new gameplay overview, originally being the hub of LEGO Star Wars the original trilogy and the complete saga, but we still haven't seen Dexter's Diner, which is the hub of the original LEGO Star Wars video game and probably the one place I want to see the most. Whilst exploring space, planets and ship interiors, characters will be discoverable and unlockable. There's 300 characters in this game and up to 800 unique characters, including variations of the 300 and NPCs. Because there are so many, characters are split into new classes: Jedi, Hero, Scavenger, Scoundrel, Bounty Hunter, Villain, Darkside, Astromech Droid and Protocol Droid. Each class has its own set of abilities that can be unlocked and upgraded. You can navigate this huge roster of characters in the hologram projector by these character classes, making it a little easier. Kyber bricks are the Skywalker Saga's replacement for gold bricks seen in previous LEGO games, which can be used to make upgrades and buy extras. Mini kits on the other hand are pretty much the same as their classic variant, which I'm really happy about. When I heard about this game for the first time, there was one aspect that I was excited for but also concerned about, and that's the new camera angle. Unlike previous LEGO games, the Skywalker Saga has adopted a closer, behind the shoulder view for the player. Seeing it now, it's not not nearly as drastic as I expected it to be, but I think it's really cool. It's a nice change that makes sense for the new playstyle. Also, unlike previous LEGO games, this game has a new focus on combat, featuring brand new combos, counters unique to each character, and gun heroes that aim down sights and take cover freely. The Force is used in combat, but there are also Jedi mind tricks that allow us to toy with NPCs. These mind tricks being Distract, Panic, and Influence. Obi-Wan uses Distract to make a bounce dance in this gameplay overview trailer. When it comes to puzzling, a famous aspect of all LEGO video games, the Skywalker Saga has various approaches to levels, bosses, or other areas of a game. You can choose how you play that level and get around the puzzle you're faced with. Multi-builds return from LEGO Stars The Force Awakens, and character class abilities allow for unique playstyles. Rey's scavenger upgrades lets her wield a number of tools. Han has a scoundrel ability that lets him find weak points of a structure like The Force Awakens, and finally, after it was announced 3 years ago at E3 2019, we have footage of C-3PO's ability to split in half and gain access to new areas, which I absolutely love. I can already see myself having a lot of fun with that feature. On top of the many approaches to a level or hub world mission, free play mode returns so you can play as any character in Star Wars in levels you've already completed and discover more hidden areas and find new unlockables. Hub world missions will not be replayable for obvious reasons, only the 5 main levels from each episode. One of these replayable levels is the Battle of Naboo from episode 2, a level never seen in a LEGO Star Wars game before because of its sheer size. However, this engine allows the game to reach new limits. The scale of a battle is bigger than anything compared to LEGO Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars, and it looks really fun. This is the Skywalker Saga, but expandable content does allow the game to stretch that definition. So if you pre-order a deluxe edition of a game, and I assume you can buy this separately post-launch, there will be 7 character pack DLCs at launch for The Mandalorian Season 1, Season 2, Rogue One, Solo, The Bad Batch, a Classic Characters Pack, and a Trooper Pack. The Classic Characters Pack features characters like Obi-Wan with this original yellow build, but not this Obi-Wan because he is in another pre-order bonus for digital copies only. On the other hand, a Luke Skywalker minifigure is the pre-order bonus if you buy the physical copy of the deluxe edition. Looking ahead, there is so much more exciting Star Wars on the horizon. Is there a possibility we will get more post-launch DLC for The Book of Boba Fett, Andor, for Bad Batch Season 2, Kenobi, or The Mandalorian Season 3? Maybe TT Games could focus on these sort of small updates for the game instead of rushing into the next. We do have a community manager now, and the socials are all the more active for it. We can now expect that up until the release of the Skywalker Saga April 5th, TT Games will promote the out of it, which is very exciting. 2 years since I started covering LEGO Star Wars for the Skywalker Saga in January 2020, it's finally releasing within a few months. I've been SGT Shelby, Sarge, Nox, and Dylan, and I want to thank everybody who's stuck around since the early growth of my channel, showing your support along the way, being a part of this community, or just sat on the sidelines and enjoyed the videos I made. Thank you. I can't wait to make more videos on this game April 5th, unless it gets delayed again.